1,500 ringgit? Now, if you're wondering why the Manuka honey is so expensive, we're here to find out. Welcome to the Honey Pod. Okay, so we have the ratings. So I imagine that's why it's so expensive. But, it can't just be because of the rating. So why is Manuka honey so expensive?
As we mentioned earlier, there is two factors. The first one is the properties of the honey.
Right.
So this honey is really different than everything else. Giving example with the honeys that we have here. So every different rating of honey, every different grade, is having a different price. For example, from 150 to 1,500.
Right. Yeah.
Why is that? Because when the beekeepers harvesting the honey, they will harvest a lot of volume of UMF 5 plus,
Okay, yeah.
and very less volume of UMF 25 plus. So the concentration of these compounds that make Manuka honey different, so will be as higher the concentration goes, as lower the volume of the honey will go.
Right.
So that's why the different grades of honeys here will have a different price. And of course, from UMF 5 to UMF 25, it's accelerating up.
Yep.
Because, for example, if you harvest 1 ton of UMF 5 plus honey, you'll harvest only 20 kilograms from UMF 25.
Right.
And that's make it very precious, very rare. So that's from where the price comes from. Another very, very important thing is that the beekeepers, the association, the UMF association, the government itself of New Zealand, they put a lot of effort the last decades to market this honey, to make it known to the honey users, and to make it appreciated and in the high demand. Actually,
Right.
there is a very high demand of Manuka honey nowadays.
Wow. All right, so since we have so many different brands, like we have here all these things, we have all these 5 plus and all that, but they're different brands, right? So what makes it different? The prices are crazy different as well.
Yes, this depends of one simple things, and this is the marketing strategy of every company.
Marketing.
Because if you take UMF 5 plus
Right.
Rating grade of different brands, they're literally the same.
Oh.
Because as we mentioned before, being parts of the UMF association, being member there and being certified for your each batch of honey, so in every jar, doesn't matter of these different brands, you will have minimum amount of compounds that necessary to be present there to be certified.
Manuka. Right.
So based on quality, there is no difference.
It shouldn't be any different. Yeah.
Just there is no difference.
Okay.
That's the reality. Based on prices, again, this depends just of the marketing strategy of the company, how good marketing they have, how big coverage they have on the market, and how they can leverage on that. Every company wants to maximize their profit, so they will try to market it as higher. They will put a different things like we are the biggest producer,
Right.
we win this
Award and all that.
award, for example, and they will put this on the label. So we have a halal certificate, we have a quality quality certificate from here and from there. But for the Manuka honey, the main thing is UMF licensing. So if you have it there, and if it's straight UMF 5 plus, all of them are absolutely same as a quality.
Okay.
They can be different a little bit on taste,
Okay.
because the bee farms are on many locations in New Zealand, on different altitude, where the different species are growing.
Right.
And for example, the people need to know when it's named Manuka honey, that doesn't mean that there is this only Manuka nectar there.
Oh.
There will be a different other types of nectars.
see, okay.
But we are naming certain honey under the name of one species when minimum amount of the material that is used comes from that species.
Right.
So
right.
that's why the UMF5 from different brands, you can experience differences in color and in taste, depends of the region where they've been collected, because there is other type of nectar will be implemented inside of this honey as well.
Right, right. So the differences in quality is no difference, but sometimes you can just feel the taste that's a little bit different then. Okay.
One more thing that we can mention about a Manuka honey is maybe 90% of the producers, they're doing one process which is called creaming.
Okay.
And this is because the Manuka honey tends to crystallize very fast.
Right, right.
And the crystals are quite big, so which make it very unpleasant for you to consume it straight away. So there is a certain process that is called creaming, and will make the honey to be in a very creamy texture. When you taste it, so there will be very smooth, like a spread.
Wow.
So that is it's made to satisfy the preferences of the customer. Because even it's crystallized without creaming, the quality is absolutely same. This is just to make it more tradable and accepted from the all range of customer.
Okay. So
and that's also add on to the price, because it's one more process
it's
that
an
you
additional
have to
step,
do. And over there, to do that is taking time. It's not happening overnight. The honey need to mature this creaming process, so need to go to the lower temperature once it's creamed. The best temperature is 14 degrees, so most probably they need to have a cooling cameras or done during the certain period of time. I don't know what exactly they will choose to do, but there is a certain process that you have to do to make a good cream honey.
Okay. And that's again is to satisfy the customers.
Of course, yes.
It's not common for
yes, because we have a lot of problems here in Malaysia with the customers to understand that the honey actually crystallizes, and finding the sugar crystals inside is completely normal for honey, not spoiled, because customers start thinking, oh, this honey is fake, I'm seeing the sugar inside. No, it's not.
It's
actually
not
honey which doesn't crystallize, there is
more sugar
it's
in there.
already there is something wrong already, because honey must crystallize with the time, no matter how long time. Different honey, as we discussed, the difference between two main sugar, glucose and fructose. As much the glucose is, the faster crystallize, as much fructose is slower crystallization process. This depends also of the size of the crystals. More fructose is a fine crystals, more glucose is much bigger crystals, which make it much rougher on taste. But need to crystallize. If honey doesn't crystallize, there is a problem, because natural honey must crystallize.
Right. Okay. All right. So we've had another information there. So if your honey at home is crystallizing, that's absolutely normal. So I think we learned a lot.
You have to be happy.
You have to be happy.
Yes, if honey start crystallizing, because this is a good indication of honey is pure honey.
There we go. If you see your honey crystallizing, be happy. Okay. So thank you very much for this. Our honey man, Mr. Plumman here. So this has been an episode on Manuka honey. So now we know why is it so expensive, and one thing that we want to take note of is your UMF rating. So if you are looking for Manuka honey, check the UMF rating, and if it's expensive, now you know why. So thank you very much, Plumman, for being here today, and thank you for watching back home. Thank you for watching the Honey Pod, and if you'd like to know more about honey, please like this video and of course subscribe to this channel. Now, if you have anything you'd like to ask our honey man over here, please write them down in the comment section below, and we would love to answer them in the next episode. With that, thank you very much. Until next time, thank you for watching the Honey Pod.
Bye-bye. Thank you.